Hey guys, Doug from Pinetree Line, and if you like outdoor content, you come to the right place. Subscribe if you haven't. You might find some of this stuff really interesting. And today, tonight, all about hot tent camping. I'm here with my buddy Mark from Open Air Outdoors, and we've traveled north of Sudbury to find this quaint little spot. Very quiet, lots of snow still, even though it's nearing the end of March. We got the Lux Outdoor hot tent that I purchased a little while ago. The bargain wood stove from Princess Auto that Mark has made a number of modifications over a couple of different trips. Mark thinks, and I think we have it dialed in now that it's going to work really good, especially for cooking. No issues with heating. It's not set up as well as it was last time, in our opinion, just because of the amount of snow here. The center pole is down pretty deep, and the amount of room we have to work with is pretty small. So stick around, and we should have some fun. At least 1.5 feet of snow.
Oh yeah.
What do you think, big fella?
This is home for the next night.
Like it or not, here we are.
Here we are, yeah.
It's happening right here, right now. Stamped out our area. Thank goodness for the snowshoes. Okay, so I got a door here. Put it flat. This is the door here. Yeah. So lay it out flat. We got to peg the four
corners, yeah.
Yeah, we're right on the edge, eh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to trample down a little bit more.
How are you there? Good. So right there, I guess, eh? So center it as best you can.
Oh, I just pulled it.
Yeah, that's all right. Dude, I put it in, I dried it out and I shoved it back in the bag. I was getting complaints about how it smelled like onions.
Doesn't smell like onion, actually. It smells like smoke. It smells like campfire smoke.
Well, that's what it should smell like. Everything just, you know. So Mark cut the top off the stove, because the one thing that we found using it last time we were out hot tent camping, not enough heat to cook. Potatoes, boiled them up, and the bacon was already cooked. With this new piece of flat bar on here, it's nice and flat, and it should you should get the heat.
Yeah. Well, I removed the grates. Remember, there was the metal grates that would fold on top.
Which even made whatever you put on it
further off the... elevated whatever you were using, so that's gone. There was pipes on the side here. They were weird, and I took those out.
Those are off. And I asked Mark to keep the handle so that I could carry it that way.
Yeah,
because it does weigh, I think, 23 pounds or something. So anyways, we'll get this thing set up, and we're going to give it a good go. We just got the tent set up, so... Alright guys, so once again I brought the compressed hardwood. Reason for that is we're in an area with a lot of jack pine, some black spruce and stuff. A lot of softwoods, mostly softwood, and creates a lot of soot inside the stove and up the chimney. So I got these for like $5 a Canadian Tire. Used them last time, so I brought some out this time once again, so we don't really have to forage for any wood. Just makes the trip a little more enjoyable. If you're thinking of hot tent camping, you might want to consider this. It's a little heavy, but you know, you got a sled or whatever, you can bring it in. I don't think we want the carbon monoxide.
Smells really good. I think I want to eat that, Doug.
Yeah, that does smell good. All right, let's see if it burns a little bit. It says it will burn for it'll burn for 5 minutes.
On its own.
Yeah, and yeah.
Well, it lit pretty easy.
It lit. It was good.
I like this ferro rod. Is it ever nice and beefy?
Yeah, it's heavy duty.
It throws a good spark by the looks of it.
Yeah. Much easier from the angle you were at.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I got the camera here.
Well, I'm sitting up.
And I'm sitting on a block of wood here trying to, you know, make the best of it.
Oh, it comes in a little case and everything. Okay.
It's all right, man. I like it. So far, so good.
But is it better than my homemade Chaga fire starter?
I doubt that. Nothing's better than that.
Just kidding.
All right, just sitting here. We got the fire going. It was in such an awkward position, but the fire starters that were sent to me by Bigfoot Bushcraft worked good. Marc lit one up too, and so did I. Yeah, here we go. Nice tin, and just a great smell on these things.
Yeah, good packaging on it.
Yeah, and you break them up and expose the fibers and put a spark to it, and away you go. And Jim also sent this nice ferro rod, pretty chunky. So yeah, a little bit of an uncomfortable position. I don't know if I got bigger or Marc did, but this tent seems smaller than last time we were in it.
But, I think the arrangement is
it's a little different. We're
a little bit different, yeah.
Trying to make the best of it, but
the snow skirts are not pulled out as like the last time we had it set up, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
So we're doing our best to make it work, but you know, it's not perfect. But main thing is get the stove going, get some
supper going.
Yeah, get some food in us, and then have a couple of beverages, and you know, life will be much better. All right, guys, we got the fire going pretty good here now. As you can see, going nicely. So threw the pan up there. For supper, I'm having steak. Just a whole lot of steak. No side dishes or any crap like that. Just going all out, going caveman style here. What do you think? You know what? Who needs to fool around with the small stuff when we can get on the good stuff?
Oh, whatever. Right. Where's the mushrooms? Where's the onions?
No need for all that stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, I can smell your barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Smells good.
Marinated in barbecue sauce for a couple days here. Let's see if I get a closer look. There we go. Dealing in cramped quarters here. I'm kind of leaning down. It's great having the flat surface that Marc reworked, because before with that rack on top, you know, so you'd have a flat surface, it wasn't getting very much heat, so you're getting a lot of heat now. You can feel it, and steak is already starting to sizzle. So that is a good thing.
Yeah, the heat transfer is immediate. Excellent. Right now.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, we got really poor reception right now.
So is it working or not?
Yeah, it's working. It's just that we have
it'll take a while.
So much cloud cover that satellite.
So what if we really were in an emergency here and not just trying to tell our chicks we're okay?
Well, you have to be patient and wait for a satellite signal.
That's it.
That's bottom line.
Or what if one of us was bleeding or something? Well, you just go to the vehicle and drive away, I guess.
Keep bleeding.
Keep bleeding. That's encouraging.
Anything satellite, it works, but you need a clear view of the sky.
Looking good. Getting there. So I'll sit beside the stove here. It's super hot. I can just, right side of my face is just burning. But as Mark just said, the transfer heat with the modifications he made to the stove now are awesome.
It works there now.
It works great. Just a great little stove. I mean, for whatever, 50 bucks, 58 bucks. I can't remember what I got it for, but cheap.
How do you like your steak, Doug?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
You want to get on the stove, eh?
Oh, hey, no problem. Doug's having his steak, and we'll let him go and have his steak. I can wait. I'm a long ways from being a starving man.
Yeah, me too. It's great to get out. It's definitely gonna be the last time we'll get out hot tent camping, and for all the regrets in terms of getting too small of a tent, it's still cool. It's cool to be out. And
it's still a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it all the time.
No, it's
not something I wouldn't be happy doing weekend after weekend.
And like Mark and I discussed, there's a lot of work involved with this setup, and not only finding a location, but making sure everything kind of works with the setup of the tent. You need a nice flat area. Yeah. And if there's lots of snow, you run into some of the bugaboos we ran into setting up today. It wasn't particularly easy, but we got her done.
Through the deep snow was very difficult.
Yeah. And unlike other trips we've taken where when we camped this fall, where I had the truck tent, you had your tent,
yeah.
We did everything outside at an outside fire, and basically we just went to our respective sleeping quarters to sleep. But the idea of a hot tent is, you know, your main source of fire is in the stove, so you want to spend time in the tent. I got the door open on this side here because it's not cold out, so you know, that's no issue. We got lots of wood that I brought with us. So it's a different kind of camping, but again, if you're a weekend warrior like Mark and I are, you just want to get out there, it's a great way to enjoy camping during the winter months and pick your weekend if you know you don't want it to be too cold, what have you. We kind of had tried to go out a couple other weekends. It was either super cold or the weather was just super nasty, and just, you know, I know guys have those videos out there camping in minus 25 and camping in a snowstorm and all that stuff. But quite honestly, yeah, I just don't see the point of that. I want to go camping. I
want to enjoy myself.
I want to enjoy myself too. I want to just come out and and it's just being real. I'm not doing this to get views or clicks or likes or whatever. Just this is what we do. And if you want to get into hot tent camping, you know, you create the parameters of how you want to do it and what temperature you want to do it in and what conditions you want to do it in. When it's not super cold and it's not snowing, it's a lot more enjoyable because it is a lot of work. It's not easy camping. Everything is that much more difficult.
Hey, I don't want you getting all hungry and hangry on me.
That won't happen. Well, maybe. We can see there's a steak there. Whoop.
Nice. Oh, don't
want to lose it.
Drop that thing.
There's a steak there. So, yeah, just some advice for anybody that wants to hot tent camp. Do it on your own terms. Keep it real, especially when you first start out. Just do it in some good weather and enjoy it, and you'll have a better experience, and then you can see what you want to do after that. So that's my advice. Yeah. And again, I'm no expert. I'm just giving you my thoughts kind of thing. All right, I'm going to dive into some steak. I'm not going to give you the proverbial... it's good. I'm going to tell you right now, I know it's going to be good, so no need for that kind of stuff. All right, guys, I just finished eating, and Mark just finished eating as well. We had to cook separately because we only have so much room on the top of the stove. It's not a huge stove, but that's okay. We've did that last time, and that's just one of the things that happens. It's getting dark now. It's about 10 to 8. In the evening. Time just changed last weekend, so we're getting a little bit more daylight, which is cool. The stove's pumping out some serious heat. All is good. It's not very cold out. I think the low tonight is only like minus 4 degrees Celsius, so don't expect it to be very cold at all. So basically, that's about it for tonight. We're gonna have a few brews. Already got a Miller Genuine Draft going, and not sponsored, but I love the beer. And basically, yeah, we're just going to enjoy the evening, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. We had originally planned to do some fishing, but we ended up in a different spot than we had originally because there was no access on the logging road, the original logging road we were going to take. So we had to change plans as things went on, and we ended up down this logging road, which we're familiar with as well, but no lake. So anyways, not that that's a huge deal. Weather's not supposed to be great in the morning. It's supposed to get some rain or wet flurries, so not really a huge deal. Not to ice fish, and I don't catch fish anyways, but I wanted to see Mark catch some fish. I'll say goodnight for now, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, Mark.
How you doing, Doug?
How are you doing?
I'm doing terrible. So I get my coffee and I'm doing terrible.
All right, we got a couple of canteen cups boiling there.
Mine's not boiling, but it is hot enough.
So we shall enjoy some coffee and then the dreadful packing up. All right, guys, we're just packing up now. It's 9 o'clock. We had a coffee. We skipped breakfast. Thought we'd just get out of here. The weather's not particularly great, with a little kind of a freezing drizzle happening. So we thought we'd get out. We have about a 2.5 hour ride home, so that plays a factor into how much time we take to get back and whatnot. Truck's not far. It's just up the trail here, so it's not really a huge deal. We'll get everything packed up into the truck and then we'll get out of here. I want to thank Mark, Open Air Outdoors. Check out his channel. Amazing content. This guy's the real deal. I've told you guys many times. Please take the time to check him out. It'll be worth it. It's a fellow Sudburian. Yeah, he's a great dude. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And until the next time, take care, guys.